may be wondering, where on earth is your camera? This is your phone. And I was like, I wanted to entertain you guys, and I still haven't figured out the camera. I'll probably figure it out tomorrow or day after. Now, I want to entertain you guys. That's why I don't have it yet. Anyways, I tried to figure it out a couple hours ago, so this may be posted at really late at night. But I'll probably put it really close to the internet box. Anyways, this is about a girl who can't control her hands. And on the cover, she was about to kiss a guy, and she secretly had a gun and was about to shoot him. So I don't really trust her, but let's see what happens. I'm not quite sure, but let's see.
I needed to buy something for dinner. It was
pretty casual.
Much easier when my parents did the grocery shopping. Independent life is overrated.
So she thinks everything's overrated. I'm not sure I like this girl.
Okay, what do we have here? Cereal, macaroni and cheese, soda. I'm not getting candy. That's too much. Damn, it happened again. Please, no. I need to check your pockets, ma'am. No, watch the cameras if you have to. Okay, let's watch them together. We went into a small room with a bunch of screens. The guard pressed a couple of buttons and I saw myself on the screen. I was walking past the candy shelf, grabbing some with my left hand and putting them in my pockets.
So that's kind of how her disease started. I like that. She's kind of explaining some detail. Okay, this girl's not bad in telling stories. I'm not hating her. Usually I give it a 6 out of 10. But this girl, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 so far. Bum, bum, bum. Step up your game. I'm kidding. She's doing pretty good.
Knew it was happening again. How embarrassing. I put my hand in my pocket and pulled out the candy. Oh, what a night. Let me tell you about myself. My name is Laura. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Queens and I'm known in many local stores. But I'm not a thief. I always pay for my purchases. It's just, it happens on its own. It's hard to explain, but you'll understand after you hear it. 2 days after that incident, I was out for a walk and ran into a guy I went to high school with. He was very handsome. I thought he wouldn't recognize me and just pass me by, but that's not what happened. I felt like the heroine of a romantic film. I probably looked stupid, but I just couldn't help but smile. Dylan smiled back at me. I got excited, but remembered just in time that I wasn't a schoolgirl anymore. I decided to...
This girl, I hate her now. She didn't tell all the details. So I have plenty of questions for her now. How did you guys become friends? Do you both like each other? What is the details? Come on! Now I'm putting her down to a 5 out of 10.
Take a chance.
Sorry, whoever this is. Really sorry.
Why not? Listen, if you're free, maybe we could, oh, I didn't expect you to be so outgoing. What? I just wanted to invite you to the movies. I'm sorry. I just thought it just slipped out. I'm so clumsy. It was awkward, but Dylan seemed to like it. I was relieved. I was excited, too, because we had agreed to meet that night. Oh,
that's cute.
Been dreaming about this date for so long. It would be perfect. I had to try.
Did she say day or date? Pretty sure she said date.
The movie started. I scooted closer to Dylan. My plan was to snuggle up to him when it got scary. I was a little nervous. Oh no, not now. I decided to quickly put into Dylan so that he wouldn't suspect me. My plan worked. He hugged me back. Hey, I get that you're turned on, but there are people here. If you want, I can get
Cereal? Why are you being so rude?
away from...
I'm gonna call him Sam. Sam. Stop. I don't even know what this chick's name. Why didn't I suspect it? Why did I give her an 8? I'm putting it down to a 4. You're bad at telling stories, meanie. I don't know what your name is. I don't know what his name is. I'm gonna call him Sam. I'm gonna call you Stacy.
You? I'm talking about your hand on my pants.
What's wrong with that? Well, basically, look, everyone at home, everyone, put their hand on their pants. Put their hand on one of their siblings or their mom's or dad's pants. they'll probably say, "What are you doing?" and say it was because of the video. And I'm not pretty sure I'm 100% sure your parents didn't say what that dumb Sam guy said.
You are something else, Laura. Can I have my soda? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh.
What is wrong with you? Dylan walked
Her
out.
hands! Those are hands! Dylan, it was an accident. You need to understand.
Ran after him. I was so embarrassed by how I was behaving. I had to explain everything to him before it was too late. I didn't want to do this. Sorry. I'm sick. And I just can't control it. I wanted to tell him everything, but suddenly I felt so offended. I saw how angry Dylan was. At that moment, I knew he wasn't going to understand me. I couldn't hold back my tears and just
Look at that face. He's obviously going to understand you now. Just give it a chance and tell him.
ran away. It's time to tell you everything. When I was a kid, I fell off a carousel on Coney Island.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry for putting you at 5 out of 10. You're going to tell me everything now. You're going to tell me everything now? Depends what everything to her means, okay? So let's see what I'm going to rate her after she tells us this.
Island and hit my head hard. I recovered, but since then, my left hand has been living its own life. I just can't control it, especially when I'm worried. I have to avoid stress. Doctors call it alien hand syndrome. Because of this, my life is full of these kinds of failures.
These times we're in, they
It's stressful, and I really feel bad for her.
didn't start on a gold-plated escalator.
Okay?
A street
I had Donald Trump, so I don't like it.
I wish my hand was only stealing food. It just loves molesting people. I can't even count how many guys I've touched. It was like another person had moved in and
Okay. You're saying you only want your hand to steal food. So you don't care that you stole the candy. And for example, you'd rather steal the soda from your kind of boyfriend friend than spill it all over him. Because I totally rather spill it all over him. Like, not take it from him saying, cereal.
hated me. When I do my hair, my left hand ruffles it up. When I button my buttons with my right hand, the
I
left
didn't think it was
hand
that bad.
buttons them. When I get myself a chair, my left hand pushes it away. Oh, and my father is the only person it hates more than me. It once took a trimmer and cut off his hair. Because of stress, I had a relapse. It was terrible. I thought someone had snuck into my house and attacked
I'm pretty sure your father's stressed too. Think about other people.
me. I don't even know if I feel relieved that it was my own hand. Do I need to handcuff you again for the night? For a second, I thought about what Dylan would say if he saw handcuffs in my bedroom. After all that my hand did, the thought made me smile for the first time that day. But then I remembered that we had broken up, and I got sad again.
What day is it? Come on. What day is that? Is that the day after your friend got mad at you?
That night, there was a knock.
Okay, even if she tells me all the details, she's kind of late still, and I'll have to take off 2 points to whatever score she
the
is.
door. Who could it be? Dylan? My hand and I were very surprised.
Okay.
I quickly ran to open the
That's
door.
okay, because by that, I can tell it's the same thing, the same day as when they went to the movies, so okay.
Because I needed to apologize to him. I'm sorry that my hand accosted you on our first date. I told him everything.
Date?
I was worried.
What if he didn't know it was a date, girl? You screwed up, girl.
Because Dylan really understood. It turned out that he had Googled the information from the card that I had given him all night. We decided to give each other a second chance.
Aww.
I had a great movie
Oh my.
collection at home. This time we chose comedy.
Girl! What did you do? You can never have a boyfriend.
Oh, sorry. It's very jealous. Then I have to decide which one of you I choose. Hey, that's not fair. Oh, our relationship will definitely not be easy. But I am very grateful that Dylan has a...
He's gonna break up with you, dude. But I literally only have like 4 minutes in this video left. I don't know where this is going.
Agree to go through this with me. I'm glad that I was able to share my funny story with you. Thank you for listening.
Bonus story. Okay. I've never done these bonus stories, but I want to do one. So let's do it.
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm 18 years old. If you were to meet my brother on the street, you wouldn't notice anything unusual about him. He's a tall, pretty, handsome 16-year-old boy.
That
But if you had X-ray vision, you would be horrified, because inside his skull, where a brain should be, it's empty. It was a normal Sunday evening, and my parents and I were playing Monopoly. Kevin was 8 at the time. Suddenly, he fell to the floor, and his whole body began to shake. That's when the nightmare began, and it continues to this day. Doctors diagnosed him with epilepsy. Worldwide, 1 in 15 people suffers from this disease, and it seemed fairly non-life-threatening. But as days passed, the number of seizures increased to 20, 30, and then 40 per day. After another examination, it turned out that Kevin had a much more serious and dangerous disease. Ramesson encephalitis is a rare inflammation of the brain. My parents were offered a solution, an operation that could help my brother, but they couldn't decide whether to do it. Meanwhile, Kevin wore a protective helmet around the house so as to not injure himself during his falls, the number of which was growing. I once
Wait, how did he get a broken arm? I'm so confused.
It's 60 in a day. With the seizures came loss of consciousness, impaired speech, and memory loss. He began to limp on his left leg. No matter how terrible the operation seemed, it couldn't go on like this anymore, and my parents decided to move forward with the operation. So, 8 years ago, a little more than half of the brain was removed from my brother. The entire right hemisphere and parts of the adjacent tissues. After
Horrible. Absolutely bizarre. I can't believe it.
the operation, Kevin woke up half paralyzed. His entire left side became weak and ceased to function. He lost vision in his left eye and he couldn't speak normally. It was awful to see him like that. Then there was intensive therapy for 10 hours a day. Doctors said that the human brain, especially the child's brain, is amazing, and over time, the left hemisphere should take on the functions that the right one used to do. We saw this prediction realized with our own eyes. It seemed like a miracle, but gradually the left side of his body began to work. The vision in his left eye was restored, and most importantly, he began to speak again. But everything turned out to be more complicated than we thought, because shortly after this joy, another shock awaited us. Kevin began asking us
Serious. This thing is never gonna get better.
whether the operation was successful and when he would go home. He did this every day. It turns out that they had removed the part of Kevin's brain which was responsible for long-term memories. So, every morning when he'd wake up, he couldn't remember what had happened the day before. He could only remember events before the operation.
Was that worth it? I don't know. Removing his brain. I mean, I know he was having a really stressful life, but was that worth it? I didn't even understand why would they do that. I don't know.
New events seemed to be erased from his memory every night. My parents seemed crushed. I always bought fresh comics to the hospital.
So if he was like, okay, so if he was like, dude, and I was like, what's that? And he lost his brain. Let me just make it quick. And it was Monday yesterday, and then he said, and he checks his phone. It says it's Tuesday, and he'd be like, what day was it yesterday? What day was it yesterday? Is it Monday today? I'm so confused. Is it Wednesday today? Jeez. Oh my God.
Hospital, and Dad would read aloud to Kevin. But then I stopped buying new ones and just read the same one every day. Every day, it was as if he was hearing it for the first time. One day, when I was reading the comic for the 50th
He's like a little kid. It's so sweet. The sister is so nice.
time, he suddenly finished a line for me. He even knew what was going to happen to the heroes next. His memory was returning. It took Kevin a little over a year to fully recover. His left hemisphere has been working properly for 2 years now. Yet, he's still not the same Kevin he once was. He has become very reserved and holds a lot of things in.
Okay,
Communicates
to
with
be
few
honest, the
people
other
and-
girl is better than this girl. Like, okay. Does he have any friends? How was he at school? Did he have a school? Was he homeschooled? I have plenty of questions for this.
and spends more time alone reading, drawing, or writing in his journal. But
It's actually very educational, so he knows what grade he's in. He's in. Oh God.
none of that is important, because the main thing is that he is with us, albeit with only half a brain. Thank you for listening to my story and the story of my family. Wish us luck with my brother.
Alright. Nice! It was a really cool story. But anyways, comment down below if you love me doing these bonus stories. Because I just checked, some people are doing these bonus stories. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. And you'll see me next time with the camera. You be. Okay. See you guys later. Bye.